Next up on the menu, we have Adin Ross is realizing he can't outrun his past. Man, oh man, it's been very good to see all the Adin getting his due diligence, getting the old whack-a-mole, getting the old slapperooski from life, getting his gadoosh treatment. Because I've never been an Adin fan. I've never been one to watch Adin Ross. I could see why he's successful. I could see why people watch him. I could see why his fans are the way they are. But yeah, let's see exactly why he cannot run his past. Let's get back to the video. Talk to me.
Before you leave, why was I banned? Because we're friends now, right? We're cool?
I wouldn't call us friends, but sure.
Oh,
damn.
I feel like I got no beef with you.
You want to play a game with me and Couple one night? Be honest.
Put it this way. I feel like you and I have differing opinions, and that's fine. Because you and I, we don't really do stuff together. That's cool. Like, I got no beef with you.
No. But forget opinions. Put opinions aside. Put whatever we believe aside. You know, when it comes time to play games. But, you know, you don't ever want to play a game? Me and Cuff'em?
Well, Cuff'em, the moment I joined the call, asked me to rate him, so I'm kind of good off that. But like,
that's just what I ask everybody, because it's just like it's like my slogan. I'm like a character.
Over the past couple of years, the streaming industry has been so buddy-buddy. People figured out
I'm like a character.
Collaborations were the key to success, and so they decided to link and build like a pack of Legos. And if people didn't want to link and build with others from different communities, maybe because they had differing standpoints, viewpoints, etc., they were the ones labeled as toxic. But sometime last year, in my opinion, there was a shift in how streamers decided to go about doing these sorts of collaborations and who they hung out with. They saw less and less benefits, more and more headaches, and I think one of the greatest examples is Adin Ross, who is now seeing this shift of people move away from him, his content, his circle, because of the ramifications of being linked with him and potentially just growing up. You see, Adin Ross is like Erykah Badu's biggest hit, Bag Lady. And right now, it looks like Adin Ross's back is hurting from carrying all the baggage of the past couple of years of being this controversial edgelord streamer. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please make sure you hit that subscribe.
Oh my god, the term edgelord has ruined so much shit, bro. It has ruined so many lives. It has ruined so many fucking people's mental. It has ruined so many people's likability, man. That term is so fucking annoying to me.
Button, it goes a long way for the channel. Now, back into the video. Not too long ago, a bunch of streamers connected on a Discord call and played a bunch of games. And I watched it and it felt like a very grit and bear it moment for a couple of the different streamers. I couldn't quite place my finger on it, but Senna's comments when asked by Adin Ross to do some more collaborative streams really stuck with me. It made it make a lot of sense.
Before you leave, why was I banned? Because we're friends now, right? We're cool?
I wouldn't call us friends, but sure.
Fuck.
Put it this way. I feel like you and I have differing opinions, and that's fine. Because
that's tough, bro. That's tough. Like, you think that you and this person is cool. It's like, hey, we're friends though, right? We're friends. He's already made up in his mind. Yo, we friends already, right? We already friends and shit. We already friends. Why was I banned though? I would say we're friends. Oh, yeah, you got too comfortable, bro.
you and I, we don't really do stuff together. That's cool. Like, I got no beef with you.
Ugh. That's gotta be embarrassing. Plain and simple, Adin Ross has been losing friends in the industry, and the new people that are coming around the block don't necessarily feel the obligation to praise him or coddle him or whatever the case may be. And there's a couple reasons for this. I think we can all agree that streaming has gone mainstream. And for somebody that aligns himself with the name brand risk, of course that's not gonna fly with a lot of people. For whatever reason, in the big age of 2026, Adin Ross continuously platforms problematic content creators. He uses his platform to endorse them, support them.
Not just problematic content creators, problematic figures in general, goddamn. Nigga had Trump on his stream. Nigga had fucking Kanye on his stream. This nigga got Cuff'em on his stream. This nigga got what's his name? The other guy that would crash out on people, crashing out people in Vegas. He got him on his stream. You guys are seeing a pattern here? You guys seeing the pattern, bro?
You know, sometimes with his words, but even sometimes platforming them himself by physically having them come onto his show and say,
oh yeah, and I can't forget, this nigga had Nick Fuentes on his stream. Pre-face turn Nick Fuentes, because Nick Fuentes has recently turned face, and we gotta react to that shit, because he's telling people to vote Democrat now. He's turned face. He was a heel. If you know WWE, heel is basically the bad guy, you know, like big bad Randy Orton, like I'm gonna RKO you out of nowhere type shit. And then face is like John Cena, you know, all goody two shoes type shit. He just turned face. He's like telling people to vote Democrat, which is the craziest shit I've seen. Makes sense why though, but it's crazy as shit. Fucking insane.
Nonsense. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. It's getting to the point where content creators or athletes don't know if they're going on Adin Ross's stream to play some sort of video game and have a peaches and cream kumbaya moment, or they might end up on headlines of ESPN because some outrageous dance was done by them without their knowledge.
Go up on that, spin it, flex, then look and go like this. All right. Yes! Yes! Just like a bow, yes, just like this. All right, so do it all one.
Yo, spin it, flex.
Do yes!
In the camera.
Does it? We got you do it?
Yeah, bro. That's easy.
That was all-pro wide receiver Puka Nacua, who
What even was that?
plays for the Los Angeles Rams, a budding superstar in the NFL. Now, he's probably a young guy who grew up watching Adin Ross and is familiar with the content, laughed and joked when he played 2K, and maybe at the sniffing seats moments during the pandemic time. So naturally, he's grown to enjoy the content. So when given the opportunity to go on his stream, of course, he jumped at it because who wouldn't want to be
Imagine your content, your whole thing being sniffing people's seats. I mean, I respect the hustle, but brother, man. Me sniffing seats, excuse me, by the way, being my thing, walking around sniffing niggas' seats, that's some creepy shit. Very creepy. Very fucking creepy.
On stream with their favorite content creator. Now, for what it's worth, in my opinion, I think that Adin Ross took advantage of Puka's naivety in the situation. The dance that he told Puka to do was an offensive dance, one that was anti-Semitic. Now, I couldn't find if...
by the way, guys, Adin Ross is Jewish. Yeah, let that fucking sink in. He just had him do an anti-Semitic dance. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? It's a no-brainer why niggas don't fuck with you. You're weird.
Puka actually does said touchdown dance the next time he goes to celebrate. But the NFL does catch wind of this, and he caught a bunch of backlash from not only the talking heads on the different sports publications, but also from the NFL. So much so that he had to issue out an apology. One saying that he didn't know about the racism and bigotry involved in the dance, and that he did not mean any harm by attempting it on social media. Now, for what it's worth, I do believe that Puka was ignorant in the situation, but
he definitely didn't know what he was doing. So I'm not gonna hold it against the guy. I'm holding this shit on Adin Ross's dome, on his noodle. That's literally just Adin Ross's fucking fault. And Neon's bitch ass.
I will say, because this is not just the place and space where I'm gonna give him a bunch of grace, I don't believe that Puka didn't know who Adin Ross was and was just oblivious to the content. If you're a fan of his and willing to go on said stream, then I would think that you would know who Adin Ross is and about. But this is why people are looking to avoid him. The jury's out, and it is clear that being on an Adin Ross stream is a bad PR move. This is why a league like the NBA took away their brand deal after the recent back and forth between Adin Ross and Doechii. And I use back and forth very, very loosely because it was basically Adin berating her on the timeline for probably about 2 to 3 to 4 weeks or so. And I'm not gonna rehash that conversation.
It was so weird. It was weird, and it was like uncomfortable to watch because he was getting so fucking into it. Like, hey, you fucking big, you suck, hey. Like, he was woofing at her. Like, he was like legit woofing, like crashing out on her. And he said it was because he didn't like her song. You know, the annoying one that goes, anxiety. He didn't like that song. So that's why he was over there. Like, bro, it don't take all that. There's something deeper going on. You're weird. You're fucking weird.
I've made tons of videos on it, and so have others. But he used the concept that he was criticizing the music as a way to get off a bunch of takes.
Which was a fucking lie.
A lot of people would call racist, misogynistic, and disgusting and derogatory to not just Doechii, but to black women as a whole. The immature actions of Adin Ross can be very clearly seen in how some of his peers or even people who looked up to him in the industry now treat him in 2026. Now, let me be clear. I don't necessarily subscribe to this concept. I think it's just like a lame, passive excuse for people to get off the fact that they were dickheads back in the day. But Adin Ross Ross grew up in the edgelord era of content. I'm thinking about early hesSpaidz, Neon, himself, when they would go on social media and say some of the most outrageous things in the world. Now, most of them claim that they did this for attention as a way to be put on, and that today in 2026, they don't still subscribe to any of these things. And I'm very critical of people that make commentary like this simply due to the fact that it takes more than words to impress me and convince me that you don't.
Like, nigga, you can apologize, sure, whatever. Fuck it. I want to see you actively involve yourself and show that you sorry, bro. Just like you took it upon yourself to berate black people, Neon, and fucking use the N-word and some more junk. I want you to defend now. I want you to dispel rumors and dispel fucking stereotypes, just like Young Don be doing in his videos. I want you to start doing that shit. I want you to go on the Antonio Talks type beat. That's what I want you to do. I want you to be on your Jew Almighty, Amazing Lucas, Antonio Talks. There's another guy too. Exo Speaks. I'm Spaidz. hesSpaidz. Yeah, I want you to get on that type beat. My brain was lagging there. I thought there was more. There probably is. I just haven't seen them. I want you to get on that type beat though. Dispelling the black fatigue shit and all that. That's what I want you to do. I want you to show me that, nigga, you not racist. Because I don't believe you at all. Not one fucking bit. And I ain't got no tolerance for racism. Because that shit, you're a dying breed. You just are. And it's stupid. Because racism goes hand in hand with misogyny. It goes hand in hand with homophobia. And it goes hand in hand with every blanketed hate. It complements each other. Because once you say you're not racist, I got a problem with you being fucking misogynistic, and then I got a problem with you being homophobic. Because so either way it go, take your pick. Pick your poison. It's all the same shit, bro. So that's what I want you to do. Go on your Antonio Talks and all them type shit. That's what I want. I want you to start defending shit. Show that you actually are sorry. Because the shit you was doing is fucking disgusting. It's fucking weird. And it's just downright unacceptable. So I want to see you do that shit.
Don't necessarily believe in the words that you said. And this right here is exactly why Adin Ross has a rocky relationship with hesSpaidz and hesSpaidz, two guys who came up at relatively the same time as
and who are black.
Adin Ross, some coming up looking at him, some coming up at the exact same time, you know, Kai coming up watching Adin Ross, and both of them
mind you, Adin Ross has been confirmed to use the N-word off stream. He says, I do it all the time. What's the problem with it? Why the fuck is it in your vocabulary? Why do you feel the need to use that? Come on, man. Nobody who is not racist actively feels the need to say the N-word all the fucking time. That's just not the case. It's not in their fucking vocabulary. And if they accidentally do say it, let's say they're listening to a song or some shit, and they're singing along, they don't just perpetually go around, oh, well, I said it once, let's just go around and keep saying it. It's not a big deal. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. Okay?
Actually acknowledging Adin Ross to be on the Mount Rushmore of streaming. But today, for whatever reason, these guys can't get on a stream and collab together. And I think the reason why is because of the toxic nature that Adin Ross still continues to drag on into his content.
Yeah, you embrace the brand risk shit, Adin. Embrace it. You're a brand risk. So why would someone who gets most of their money from brands want to be with you? Does that even make any sense on a business level? No, it does not. Come on, man. You're the business guy. You be putting niggas on in some mo junk, so you should already understand, oh, they don't fuck with me because I'm a brand risk. I have a fucking thing called brand risk.
Biggest regret in life?
Putting so many people on without signing them, honestly. I'm actually serious. In my career.
hesSpaidz has been on record as to how he's felt disrespected by Adin Ross, specifically about how his manager's comments have soured him on Adin Ross as a whole.
Word to my mother, I never lie about nothing. Tav called me late at night, 4 a.m., drunk or off something, off his...
Tav is Adin Ross's manager, who is not black. I don't know if he's white or Jewish or what, but all I know is he's not black. Listen to what he's about to say. Let's go full screen for this.
Out his mind. I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm flying. He calls me, he says, hey bro, Adin having a birthday party, so you need to be here by tomorrow, bro. We'll send you a jet. We'll make sure everything, we'll send you a jet. We'll make sure you're good. We'll fly you out there, bro, if you can. He calls me at 4 a.m. He wants me to be there the evening of the next day. I tell him, I say, yo, Tav, I don't think I could be able to do it, but I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know if I'll be able to do it, but most likely it's last minute. I don't think I'll be able to do it. He said, okay, just let me know, bro. We gonna have the jet. We gonna make sure the jet good for you. Then he gonna tell me, I'm with Adin right now. He losing millions in his and shit. If he keep this up, I'm gonna go with the hesSpaidz guys. Niggas talking about snakes. The closest ones will do the most to you, nigga. Tav is a white man, by the way. He proceeds to say, from Nike to McDonald's, but bro, keep it real, bro. Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga? Nigga, a chicken Big Mac, nigga?
Dead ass, bro. Dead fucking ass. These are the people that are in close proximity with Adin Ross. They are in close proximity with him. So, now I got a problem with Adin, I got a problem with you. You as his manager. You're a white guy, it was just confirmed. Pasty, white guy. You have no business saying shit like that. You really don't. You don't. And I don't give a fuck if it's, oh, it's edgy, I was having... No, bro. It shouldn't be in your fucking vocabulary. Mind you, you said it more than once. Granted, you didn't say the ER version, which would have been completely indefensible, but I know some dickheads are going to try to defend you because you use nigga instead of nick. But to me, it's the same coming from someone who is not black. It's the same shit. Because you're saying it because you know you shouldn't be saying it. And that is the precise reason why you're saying it. Niggas say it just to say it. You say it because you know you shouldn't. That is not the same. You're fucking weird, okay? You and Adin. And all the black niggas around him that condone and endorse and uphold this shit. Y'all are all fucking weird. And that's why I got a problem with Black Boy Max, because he used to be in proximity with Adin. I don't know if that's still the case anymore, but back in with hesSpaidz, he used to be in proximity with Adin. Banks was saying the N-word and so was Adin. So now I got a problem with Banks and I got a problem with Adin. And now Black Boy Max, I got a problem with you. If you still fuck with Adin. If not, hey, it's all fine. But if you do, I encourage you. Get more educated about who you are. Not yourself, but the people that look like you. People that look like me. The people that look like hesSpaidz. People that look like Speed. Get more educated about that. And understand that they will be comfortable with a white or a Jewish man calling them a nigga. Come on, man. Do better.
He on my phone calling me the N-word at 4 a.m. in the fucking morning.
And when you combine situations like that, or the shady business deal as to how Adin Ross tried to get hesSpaidz signed to Kick, or the constant jabs at hesSpaidz when it comes to him in
Adin Ross responds to hesSpaidz speaking on mental health. We are streamers. There's people in third world countries getting killed. What does that have to do with mental health?
the mental health.
You don't give a damn about people in third world countries getting killed until it's convenient for you. And that's the same with MAGA.
Space, or him when it comes to, you know, being asked with donating water to Mr. Beast's charity event.
So again, Beast, Train, I think XQC donated. I'll donate my 400K when Kai donates 400K, and if Kai doesn't donate 400K, I'll donate 100K. Not wrong with that. All right. There's nothing wrong with that. I specifically, Beast was trying to get, you know, him on it. So that's it. My 100K, we were literally going to wire it tomorrow.
It becomes very clear and evident why Kai Cenat will want to steer away from an Adin Ross type figure. It's
because when he go down, he brings you into it. You take the fall and he still stays above water. That's what Adin is all about. He wants more linchpins. He wants more hearts effectively. When you become Adin's friend, you become one of his little hearts. And every time someone takes a shot and shoots Adin metaphorically with a indefensible thing that he's done, one of his hearts gets taken out and they take the fall and he's still above water. Because he brings them into it. He's like, this guy's fine with it. Why do you have a problem? Well, I only did that because of this guy. Well, that wasn't really me. I was influenced by that guy. Simple as it is. Strategy all this time, man.
Especially as he's trying to transition into this new journey of content creation, you know, creative endeavors, etc., etc. Not only are you still clinging on to the race-based edgy jokes that we used to get into when we were 12 years old that are 1, offensive and 2, not sponsor friendly, but 2, you also keep taking these weird jabs at my career and at my mentality and state that I'm going through.
You got to look at like and see like how Kai came up. He was doing like Facebook little like acting like on these little Facebook things, and
really?
And then I have a DM from him, and he's like, "Yo, bro, I want to get in the stream, blah blah." And then like the E-dates, and then after the E-dates, it's like then he started doing stuff, and then it's like now it's like boom, he just took off.
And in a more quiet way, hesSpaidz has done basically the same thing. Distanced himself from Adin Ross, somebody he used to collaborate with as he's gone on his new transformative journey to become more of a, I would even quote unquote say, radical streamer who exposes some of the things about, you know, the world is becoming more socially acceptable.
Speed is the propaganda breaker. And I used to have a problem with Speed because he would he was one of the ones that was with Adin Ross. And that was necessary back in the day because how fucking monumental Adin Ross used to be. Yes, he had that much pull. But now Speed has go on to completely flip and be the propaganda breaker now. That's what I want to see these other black niggas do, who was in cahoots with Adin still. Go ahead to distance yourself and then do something positive to fucking break down the fucking foundations of racism and hate of all kind of groups of people. That's what I want to see people do who are in proximity to Adin, who don't fuck with what he says, who doesn't fuck with how he thinks and the people around him thinks. Because for your manager to call Kai Cenat at 4 a.m. and be comfortable going nigga a chicken Big Mac nigga as a white fucking man, that's something to be taken of note of for sure.
And is ascending to new heights. No longer is he hanging around this dude who is associated with the name Brand Risk. No. He's doing his own damn thing, and it's far away from Adin Ross. I think another reason why people are starting to avoid Adin Ross, outside of the fact that they're growing up and that he's a PR nightmare when it comes to their image, is also the fact that sometimes he can use you and you can't use him, and then there's this level of hypocrisy that's baked in.
That's what I'm talking about. The whole heart analogy I used. Somebody shoots him, takes his heart out, uses it as a shield. Boom. You were that heart. You were his friend. Oh, I was influenced by that guy. Oh, no, it was actually his fault. Oh, no, he's fine with it, so I should be good. And then they're like, wait a minute. And then now they're looking at you. Now they got a problem with you. And you go down. And all of a sudden, Adin is still above water. That's how that shit works.
To it, but he can always go back to a chat that he is willing, ready, and able to galvanize in order to make you feel like you're the bad guy, or even worse. That Mr. Beast Team Water situation was a clear example to me in regards to this. Mr. Beast was trying to raise some capital to put water and give water to those in need, I think across the world, if I'm not mistaken. And Adin Ross and a couple of other streamers showed up and showed out and donated a bunch of money in order to support the cause and then also create content that people would like and love. Now, one would think that this would mean a new relationship was formed between Mr. Beast and Adin Ross, two of some of the biggest content creators out there on their respective platforms, but that didn't seem to be the case. Mr. Beast has decided to dabble more and more into streaming, and in that he has decided to launch a couple of different streaming events where he invites streamers from around the world in order to participate in the content. But there's a name that's consistently left off of that list of invitees.
Here, you name poppin' streamers, and I'll tell you if they're gonna be there.
Okay, Stable Ronaldo.
Ron's gonna be there. Lacey's gonna be there. DDG. He's gonna be there. Speed. Yeah, he'll be there.
Kai.
He's getting back to me on time. Of course, he definitely wants to come.
XUC.
Of course, Valkyrie will be there. Pokemon's getting back to me on time, but if it works, she'll be there.
Playboy Max.
Yeah, Max.
Okay.
I reached out through his team. I haven't talked to him directly, but they said he was down, so I assume, yeah.
Okay, Sinner.
Santa's coming. Yep.
Now, Adin Ross is a sensitive guy, so he took a lot of this to
He definitely is.
heart. And I would understand it too if I donated a bunch
Which
of
is funny, because you would think someone in that position who is so untouchable, who is like embracing the brand risk, oh, I do this shit for real. You would think someone like that would have skin as thick as fucking adamantium or vibranium, right? No, not at all. Quite the opposite, actually. Fascinating.
money to your charity cause and also helped create content with you, and you know, we had a good positive time. Why would I, one of the biggest streamers, people say I'm on the Mount Rushmore for them, why wouldn't I be invited to this big massive event?
I spoke with XQC about it, bro. I think Mr. Beast didn't invite me. Here's my take. Like, I know people are gonna like be like, oh, I don't think Mr. Beast likes me. If you want me to be honest with you, I don't think he likes me. I think I ate off that stream. He ate off that stream. I asked the question where the water's at. I'm not coming at him saying it's fake. I think that might have turned him the wrong way. But I will tell you, you know, after I did the Team Water shit, I was told we could hop on and play zombies. We could, you know, kick it, and we could do he was telling me another streamer idea. He's like, we'll run that, and it's kind of like once we did the stream, it was kind of just like, you know. And then I don't know. Listen, I don't fucking know. I honestly, me personally, bro, it is what it is. I will tell you this too. Like, he was very upset about certain streamers like not pulling up and shit.
But then I would have to realize, hey, I'm a brand risk. I say the most insane things in the world. Mr. Beast is a family-friendly content creator. I also have been speculated to pay this clipping channel or, you know, this clip page on Twitter that paints Mr. Beast in a bad light. That I also questioned if the waters were donated to actual charity. And then I would realize, yeah, it kind of makes sense why Mr. Beast would never want to put me in another YouTube video or do any sort of content with me ever again.
I want to clear things up. We spoke, Mr. Beast and I. We have to get on a call. He did call me, to be fair, and I have to call him back. But dude, he was frustrated in some ways, and I think that's really what happened with that. And I think it was a lack of communication, misunderstanding. But what I will say is, like, internet beef and all that stuff's just really stupid. You know what I mean? And KickChamp, bro, you do a really good job of what you do. Yo, KickChamp, you might be worse than NBA Centel because you actually affect relationships. Now, no, it's not being folded. I definitely felt some type of way for sure. But he also told me where he was coming from as well. So I'm not folding. It's still, we need to get on a call and figure things out because I do respect the guy. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't respect him. So yeah, I'm not backpedaling. Guys, either way, I'm not probably ever gonna get invited to more shit he does. So I don't give a fuck to say I like him or don't like him. I don't care.
And from what I do know in the streaming game, this is a trickle-down effect. If the big creators don't rock with you, it sets the tone for the next level and the next level and the next level of content creators. This means that if Kai Cenat isn't gonna rock with you, then I would assume that the rest of AMP or the Clover Boys or anybody that comes from that tree of content creation also wouldn't rock with you. Now, for what it's worth, Adin Ross still has his collective of friends. You know, he still has the Cheezers of the world. He still has the Cuffums of the world. And those people will still support him in his Cheezers of the world. He still has the
This nigga in a Make America Great Again hat. So yeah, Adin Ross is falling from that lofty high horse, that lofty pillar that Wukong uses as a weapon. He's falling from that. And he's not taking it too well. He's starting to understand that, bro, you're bad for business. All that being said, let me know what you think about this video. Like, subscribe, comment. Tell me what you think about the video. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a better day than me.